Hello everyone, Irish Warlock here, and welcome to today's video, which is part 22 of our Dragon Age Veilguard Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed part 21, I hope you will enjoy part 22, and if you do, give it a like and a comment, because it's greatly appreciated. Now, last time, what did we do? We started off by helping the crows. They heard us some Gatlock in Trevaso, so we went off and destroyed that. Canary and Venatori still working together, so hopefully trying to disrupt that little bit of alliance they have going on. We'll see how that goes. We then came here to Elgar'nan Forest to try and kill the Darkspawn champion that's here. Did not work after multiple attempts. We then went, and because we'd killed Zara in the previous episode, episode 20, we could advance the main story a bit more. We got around kind of talking, figuring things out. Then we got word from the wardens they had tracked down one of Elgar'nan's dragons. Not the archdemon, the dragons. Went to, Hosberg with the wardens. Fought the dragon, nearly killed it. Second dragon and Elgar'nan turned up, fought both of them. Then the shadow dragons showed up, and with their help we were able to kill the two dragons, seriously wound Elgar'nan before Elgar'nan turned up and saved her ass. And then we came back here to Arlathan. Cannot remember what this place is called. Came back here to Arlathan to try our hand at the champion in there. Didn't do that. Now we're going to go back to the lighthouse and kind of talk to some people and figure out what we're going to do. Probably a lot of side quests today, not doing the main quests. But you know what? I'm going to give this fella one more chance, just because I'm here.
Better be ready.
Hey, not off to a terrible start. Sorry, a cable for my microphones was getting wrapped around my leg there. Hey, get a detonation. Okay. See, that applies weakened. What do I do? Sundered, not weakened. Yeah, that's the only detonation we have. Okay. So we'll save. Oh, okay. No lost elsewhere for some reason. Nev actually heal me now because oh god, I need heal. Could have just done the potion straight away. Hey. And I should get one of those stagger shots yet. And let's just freeze him again. Okay, come on. On Darwin recharge. so well. Nah, I shouldn't have spoke. Why did I speak? Okay, and heal me as well. Give it back the full. Come down here so I can freeze your ass. Come on, come on. I think I'm gonna do this. I shouldn't be this cocky, but I don't care. Okay, I shouldn't have been that close. But come on. Oh shit, I did not see how low it was. Come on, come on, come on.
Only your gods will miss you.
Nev, please heal me.
How's that?
Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, now we can go get the last memory and do a bunch of other shit.
Every one of these gets us a little farther.
Oh my god. I can't believe I did that. Right. Yeah, back to the lighthouse. And then we'll go to the crossroad and get that last memory. Holy fuck, I can't believe I did that. I had zero faith in that. I was just like, fuck it, I'll do it just for the sake of it. Right, what do we got? Hardin wants to talk, and she's with Emmerich. I think this is because about like her romance and delirium poisoning. Valara wants to talk, and Lucanus and Davern are together, and Lucanus wants to talk. I know Lucanus also wants to talk to Emmerich about his personal quest. So we'll probably like leave and then come back, and they'll be like, "Hey, Lucanus wants to talk again." So we're gonna start with talking to everyone, and then we're gonna go do that memory, and then we'll figure shit out after that. But oh my god, I can't believe I pulled that off.
How interesting. Like lyrium, you say?
Mm-hmm. This table's really cold.
Marble. It's wonderful on hot summer days.
Right.
Yeah, they don't usually
Nothing's
complain when
happening.
they're lying on it.
Precisely.
Emmerich, you wanted to see me?
Ah, Rook, if you would be so kind as to step over here.
Oh.
And there we have it. Just as I
Oh,
suspected.
my triggering delirium.
Emotions?
Involving Rook.
Wait, me?
Young love indeed. Come, Manfred. I'm sure they'll want to discuss the implications.
Emmerich?
No, come on, this is serious. We'll be sincere.
Everything fine? Emmerich didn't find anything wrong with you?
I'm not sure how to explain.
Take your time.
Emmerich suspected that my abilities could be tied to how I was feeling. Feeling about you. I mean, the special feelings. You know.
Okay, now we gotta be sarcastic.
The special feelings?
This isn't funny, Rook.
Oh, sorry, I know. It's just how you said. Never mind. What can I do?
Lyrium was the blood of the Titans. If my heart's beating and my blood's racing around, maybe
Makes a bit of sense.
I'm sorry.
Do you think you could control it?
It's tied to my emotions, like the rest of my magic. I'm sure I can learn to control it.
You don't have to apologize. Us being together is about more than whether we can touch.
It's gonna be awkward.
We're already awkward. What's a bit more?
Ah, that's sweet. But yeah, we gotta figure out a way around this. Right, who was next? Balara.
She felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero.
Oh yeah,
A
she's writing.
powerful
Yeah, she's
but
writing her own novel.
properly contained tingle, nearly
Although I
exquisite.
don't think we've seen that in this playthrough.
Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line. Much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh, Rook. I didn't see you. What did you hear?
Something scandalous.
Enough to get a powerful but properly contained tingle?
That isn't. I mean, I'm not.
Such a line.
Oh, you're joking, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Nev found me more serials. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tethris, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me. Something to focus on besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting. It helps for inspiration.
Interesting is certainly a word we could use.
But it works. You're fighting ancient gods and everything. And you know the rest. It's impressive. What you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person. Really.
Being around good people helps. That's the thing about a team. Everyone brings everyone else up.
That's what they taught me. The Veil Jumpers, I mean. A team's only as good as its weakest link, so you make them stronger. Like you do, with all of us. So, keep being that kind of person. One everyone can look up to. Anyways, thanks, Rook. I'll talk to you later. Gotta finish this scene.
That might be interesting. Balara, I'm honored you want these. I don't really cook, and these aren't really recipes. I just throw things together. Anyway, here you go. Apple cheesy butter noodles. Noodles cooked with butter and salt. Fresh diced apples, or baked slices, or applesauce, whatever's convenient. Grated cheese. Layer apples on top of noodles in a bowl, then cheese. Bake in an oven until cheese melts. You're made so you can use fire. You'll get a nice bubbly crust that way. Wait a bit before eating so you don't burn your mouth. Ham and jam, slam, ham or bacon. Jam, anything works, but I like plum, cherry, or apple butter toast. Slam ham and jam together between toast. Yam and jam slam, Emmerich approved. Replace ham with yam, sprinkled with salt, and roasted in an oven till tender. Oh, why can't Ferelden's cook? For the love of God, what's wrong with them?
No, no. I had to kill a man once who did blood magic on nugs. 100 little pigs with hands came after me.
Oh, that's terrifying.
All together in one big writhing ball. Have you ever tried to stab a ball of angry nugs? That was a bad job.
I've got a better one. You know what the Wandering Hills are named for? It's a monster. Big heap of red tentacles that crawls around, devouring everything in its path. The damn thing was a hillside, the eyes of a village. You try fighting a hill with a sword sometime.
How did you kill it?
Lamp oil. Everything stank of burnt tentacles for miles after.
If the two of you were gonna open a bottle, you might have told me first.
It's not a good bottle.
Might have to pick up a supply. I have a feeling we'll need it.
It's nice to see them getting along now.
Maybe I should cook something.
What about you, Rook? What's the worst job you've ever been on?
You didn't air how this got started.
Nevin Harding didn't tell you about our hunt for Solas, then.
They don't tell it the way you would.
I mean, it ended with the elven god of lies in my head. Is that enough to win the worst job contest?
You joining us then?
Fine. I'll cook something, if Rook's staying.
Maybe just for a minute.
Rook's story first. Then Lucanus owes me one about this contract on a Bronto.
Mierda. That Bronto.
Bronto. Like an underground rhino, basically. Weird thing to go hunting to kill. But anyway, let us head to the crossroads. Actually, you know what? Let's go into here. So yeah, talk to Strife and Ireland because the Venatori are in Arlathan. Oh yeah, Evka's informant because it's about tracking down the Gloomhowler. Take Emmerich to the Necropolis. Nev has a lead on Aelia. Tosh has a dragon they want to slay. Can't do that. Not doing that. Might do that. Maybe do that. Yes to that. Actually, that's the one we want for the proper thing. Right, I'm gonna take Emmerich and Lucanus, because if I remember, his Venatori, or not Venatori, Kunari we are dealing with here. Oh, and I actually have the wrong one selected. The one I want, I'm just gonna go down and see if this tree is talking.
The voices again.
Here we go. Worth checking.
But surely the knowledge you gained.
My champions offer themselves willingly. More works of precision laid low before finding their full potential.
You will have new subjects in recompense, whatever you wish.
Rook's Titan Pretender? But there are many things I could do with one so tied to the stone.
Oh, you stay away from her.
Inspired. Consider it done.
Ignore them. We're taking these bastards down before they ever get the chance.
Ooh, better not go after my Harding. Right, let's try these guys. I better actually swap my gear around as well. See, Kunari. It is lightning that they are good again, or weak against, I should say, or resistant to. Jesus. Like that. Swap back to this one. And yeah, I have a pretty decent necrosis staff. Get that memory, and we'll give those skeletons at least one try because we're here and we've improved a little bit.
We have a fight ahead.
Can we just go away? No. I should have kept the damn lightning. I've wasted so many potions on this guy. Oh, and I can hear more on Tom behind me. There's on Tom up there. We are not going up there. I do need potions, because if I remember right, it's quite tough on the other side of that. If I activate that, those enemies will just respawn, and I'll just lose everything. Start with changing something for Emmerich. Right, he's on cooldown, so we gotta wait. Alright, you know what, we're gonna have to fight these Canary up here, because I think that's the only place I'm gonna get replacement potions. At least give Emmerich a healing ability anyway.
They attack from afar! Snipers!
Where? Alright, you're probably talking to these guys. Let's just go deal with them. Oh, I did that the wrong way around. I was looking at the guys, who cares? Right, and I accidentally used a potion there rather than Emmerich's heal, so that was really stupid.
About that subject from before, another question about the crows, Lucanus.
Go ahead.
Do you have any say in your targets?
You want to know if my victims deserved it?
Forgive me, I shouldn't have asked.
Everyone wonders. I've never killed an innocent by my count. I cannot say if yours would agree.
Can't go down there because there's more enemies, but there's definitely stuff in here where I fought that champion. Right, and then as long as no enemies had spawned in, I knew we'd be okay. And there should be one there. Do the last bit of a heal. Now we can go after that memory. Jesus Christ, a lot of effort just to go get one memory. And we haven't even started getting the memory yet. We've just been dealing with randos walking around the place. Right, now if I remember, this was quite tricky to get in my other playthrough, so we'll see how well this goes. Just gonna mark the quest as active. I know we technically don't need to, but it's worth having.
Ah, now here's some splendid ethereal construction, crafted by the ancient elves, as Solas did the lighthouse.
His place used to be full of spirits who flocked to Solas's cause. When his ritual went wrong, when everything went wrong, he vanished and the spirits stopped coming. Where are you, my friend? You stopped the Evanurus but broke the world. Please tell me you didn't leave me to fix this all alone. Fella San. Oh, poor Fella San. Getting dicked around by Solas. I know we kind of have to point these statues in a certain way, but I do not remember where. Hey, look, it's the memory. It's so easy to grab.
It's another of those statuettes. The memory fragments.
And it's unguarded?
Yeah, it's just that easy.
Ambush!
Shocker.
No point for saddle.
Oh my god. Frickin' Gatlock. Oh wait, why didn't the thing activate? Oh, useless. Okay, just the big guy. Ah, you bastard. There we go.
A trap. That statue was a fake.
Shocker.
But if the fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close.
Right, so this is all about pointing statues in different directions to create bridges, so... remember which way everything goes. Oh, a wolf statue.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
Okay, well, we'll get that later, but it needs to have it marked. Okay, we know what's pointing the right way because that little light told us. Alright, and there's guys up there shooting gatlock at us, so we gotta watch for them. This guy, generally... Oh, there's the little light. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this one doesn't move. Oh, because they're pointing together, so they're joined up. Alright, and those two are creating that bridge, so we don't actually need to move them, which is grand. I just wanted to grab this potion. These ones hit the bridge, and then we sprint it. Come out and fight me, you cowards.
The odds are trying to cut us off.
Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have been so cocky. Ah, you bastard. Oh, for feck's sake. Okay, big guys down. That makes it about 1,000 times easier. Okay, come on. Oh, I just need Emmerich to recharge for a second. Come on. Okay, good.
Thanks, Adonis.
Still in one piece.
Could have gone a lot worse. This took a lot longer when I was playing as a warrior. Can't tell if the warriors are just maybe imbalanced for like late game stuff, or maybe I just tackled it a bit too early. Oh, I think there's still guys shelling us from over there, yes, we gotta be careful. Okay, now that's a bridge over to there. Oh, look, there actually is a bridge here, so that's fine. I think usually 3. Flash 4 there, I thought it was 3, maybe I was wrong.
There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
Cool, and we'll just push this thing down so we have a bit of an easier time getting back. And both the wolves should be up here. on, stop hitting me.
Quickly! Needs help! Watch your right! I'm ready!
Get the last Hunari down, and then we can focus on the statues.
How's your chap? Well executed!
Air resistant, but at least keeps him pinned for a second.
Primed and ready! On the job!
He's down, okay. All in all, not too bad. Higher damage, lower stagger. 10% to ultimate is pretty good. High bleeding is also good. Using cast abilities to increase your ultimate. You know what? Yeah, more ultimate is always good in my opinion. And there is our statue for another skill point. And here is our memory statue.
You can tell this statuette is the real thing, a memory fragment, and not just because it was very well guarded.
But that's the last one, so let's get back to the lighthouse. Yeah, Lucanus wants to talk, and there's some banter going on. Oh, and Harding wants to talk as well. Okay, there's actually quite a bit to do. Let's start with talking to everyone, and then we'll do the memory.
Is that Zara Renata? This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilario before she died. Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe.
Handy to have someone who can talk to the dead.
Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte.
Such a good name.
Martyrs.
Della Morte.
He fooled us both.
Elaborate.
You took what he wanted most in this world. More than coin, pleasure, family.
The title of First Talon.
Ilario had you imprisoned and tortured for a promotion?
The job was to kill you. But this one doesn't waste those with potential.
Yeah, that's not any better.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a mage.
Our risen god gives many gifts.
Elgar'nan? Ilario's working with Elgar'nan?
Her spirit strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
Traitorous little bastard. Gonna skin him. Worth mentioning, though, she could be.
Believe her?
She has reason enough to hurt both you and Ilario.
Sometimes the truth hurts more than lies.
What are you gonna do?
take away everything from him.
Hell yeah. Who's next? I think the girls are here bantering.
So the legends about Elgar'nan, creating the Hala, healing pools, they were true, but twisted. Wonder if that's true with Elgar'nan too. I really hope not.
Why's that?
Well, they say he can move the sun and the moon, which seems bad for a lot of reasons.
Oh, great. Well, powerful people claim a lot of tricks they can't pull. Here's hoping he's one of them.
Yeah,
I
he
hope you're right.
definitely doesn't move the moon or sun around later on in this game. That definitely doesn't happen at all. I think the guys were up here as well. Yeah, and then Harding.
Hey, everything I want to cook is for more than one person. You hungry?
You make it, I'll help you eat it.
Okay then. Oh. Right, Harding, what do we got?
I heard from Kal Sharok about the missing dwarves. Stalgard's one of them. I have to go help. They sent me maps of the area where the missing were last seen. It's a start. You're coming to help, right?
I promised I would.
I'm ready to go whenever you are. Let's not wait too long.
Okay, well, we're probably not going to do that this episode, but maybe next episode. Next episode might be, like pick a bunch of personal quests for people. Like, what are we at now? 40 odd minutes? Yeah, that's a bit too, like, what am I trying to say? That's not enough time. Oh, this one. Solas, you dick.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanurists will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solas killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solas woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solas made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault, and hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. there's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a
Definitely.
spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
Oh, he's definitely not affecting
He
anyone's mind. We don't have to
created
worry
the
about that.
His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her
Oh, now
or
you know what else I'm
Elgar'nan
playing.
is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solas thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
Solas has caused a lot of damage, but he's not like Elgar'nan trying to wreck the world to rule it. He's trying to repair the damage he caused, and he knows he's made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
No, he's totally gonna turn on us. I mean, after that.
Oh,
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost. How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
they're very handy to have around. Well, we meet Morrigan. Yeah, let's go meet Morrigan. We're going to meet Morrigan, and then I think we'll go to Hosberg and do the Grey Warden quest that's there. And then we'll probably end things. I don't think there's a point of who I bring. I generally don't think it matters, but you know what? We'll just go with this for now. Hey, I'm back, kind of. OBS or my laptop, one of them had a problem and the recording just cut. So I kind of lost a little bit there, so I've had to go back and redo the last 5 minutes with the meeting there just to get back here. Thankfully, it only cut as I was talking to Morrigan, so I didn't really actually lose anything. Like, really, no real progress was lost. It's just I had to
Well
kind of
met,
redo the
Rook.
last 10 minutes. So hopefully it stays and I don't lose everything again.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The
Thought something
Illuvians in
flashed up there as well,
general,
but it
yes,
wasn't. It was
but not
different.
the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
Get my
I
laptop
would
looked
think
at, I
you
think.
have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solas and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two
What
gods
do you
have
know of
always been
Mythal?
linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solas spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solas's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
The ancient elven magic, probably.
The elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine?
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. You recall that the first elves were
dang it.
spirits, do you not? Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down to spirit, she returned, her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solas. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait,
Hey, he's got it.
As you say.
I should greet you in Elven.
Mythal. Mirtad Varim. Elven los Arlethan.
Mana Lama. Altel Vara Mythad.
Well, I should honor you a little, I think, if you're really Mythal.
Going on.
What? was like how Elgar'nan and Elgar'nan can talk in your head, but
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
what are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions?
Just a couple.
How
Good
can you
question.
carry
Actually, why
Mythal's
aren't you elven? I didn't
soul
even look
if
at it. I
you're
just
not
did
an
it, but
elf?
that's a fair question.
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
The fall of our civilization, the wars, everything elves went through. Where was Mythal for us then?
After the god's betrayal, she was a shadow of her former self, bereft of her power, slowly regaining her strength over the centuries. So she aided the elves as she could, speaking in dreams and offering counsel that ended blights and prevented wars.
At least she tried to do something.
Now we know.
Can you help?
Do you have information we can use against Elgar'nan or Elgar'nan? Or Solas?
The last time Mythal faced Elgar'nan and Elgar'nan, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solas?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right.
That's something.
So, there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's
mainly.
last host was my mother, Flemeth.
And that.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
All three, really. Weird. Weird above all
This isn't
else.
the strangest thing I've heard, but it's close.
'Tis difficult to describe, even now. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me. But I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
Oh, it's such a shame that we didn't get Kate Mulgrew back as Flemeth for this game.
You would have met Solas in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solas a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
You didn't come out here
Very
just to
funny
tell
watching
me you're
those
Mythal.
scenes now, everything we
I
know.
am not Mythal in her entirety. But yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solas?
What about you?
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solas better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that. even had I the power. What has passed between Solas and Mythal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Trapped, I feel sorry for him. He's a self-pitying monster. He's trying to help. He's torn, but doesn't know it. Yeah, all four of them describe Solas brilliantly, I think. I'm gonna go with he's torn.
Solas talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solas your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solas was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Maybe this can end okay, right? Yeah, let's be optimistic.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solas recovered it from Elgar'nan, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find
Like I didn't
her,
already know. Trying to
survive
act
the
surprised there. I was like,
encounter,
wait, no, I
and
do.
the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Another fragment of Mythal, in addition to the one inside you.
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
Ah, interesting. Would have liked to have met them.
All of that sounded great until survived the encounter.
You know Solas, and have seen Elgar'nan, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elgar'nan and Elgar'nan, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
Any suggestions?
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity.
Okay, better remember
is,
those.
for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
Types of spirits. What is she exactly?
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solas is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elgar'nan. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness.
Okay,
But like
bit
any
different.
spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
Kinda like her.
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanurus, and then by Solas, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
Well, that's fair. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you for the information, Morgan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elgar'nan. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope from a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
Very 50-50, Mythal. Like, it's easy to hate the other Evanurus, and it's easy to hate Solas at times. I think Mythal is very 50-50, which is very good. It's good that she's like that. She's not, like, entirely one way or the other. Right, Mr. Ferryman. Take us away.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole.
Oh, it's the Monratho Circle.
Prevail, or be sundered completely.
A little bit of optimism, please. Thank you.
We're getting close to where Morgan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
Oh, there she is.
That has to be her.
How should we do this, Rook? Do you think she'll talk to us?
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions.
Oh, she's got the same headpiece as Morgan.
I never again expect
and
to see my children
similar to
in
one
the
Flemeth had.
Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanurus, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch.
Ooh, that sucks.
Have you come to seek the blessing of your god? Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monsters Elgar'nan and Gillenane have become?
Die, false god. You're not going to help us. I just want your help.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solas's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elgar'nan and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version.
Yeah, but I don't want to fight you because I think it'll be difficult.
A petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Forget it, let's fight. Solas is helping me.
Solas is helping me.
Solas is using you.
Yeah, well, obviously,
Besides,
everyone
why
knows
should
that.
I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stayed close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solas turned against me after all we had been to one another?
I'm sorry. No, we don't want to pity. I think respected him.
Maybe you should have listened when he warned you about staying on as rulers after the war.
Are you saying I was wrong?
You asked me what you should have done. I can't prove my worth by lying to you. Solas didn't want to manifest a physical body or destroy the Titans. He did things he hated because he cared about you. Supporting you and Elgar'nan becoming rulers was the one line he wouldn't cross. If someone who followed you everywhere refused to follow you there, what does that say?
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
Okay. Step in the right direction. We must stop the gods.
You can't want Elgar'nan and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet they were better than the others who threatened your ancestors. Monsters like the Titans, or selfish fools like Anaris.
Okay, there's
Set
a dwarf
the
right
blight
beside me. Don't say that about the Titans.
And tell me why I should help you topple your own gods.
Put the blight aside. We need, gods. They wronged you. They wronged you?
What they did to you was wrong.
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to me thousands of years ago.
You deserve justice, and they deserve to be punished for misusing their power and killing you when you tried to check them.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
Okay, we must stop the blight.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
Yeah, that's kind of fair.
We know the truth about the blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solas defeated them.
And?
The blight is your fault. No, you stood against it. People die. You stood against it. I think we'll try that. Come on.
Stopping the blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solas even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Your arguments are compelling. I find you worthy, Rook.
Oh, we didn't have to do all of them.
I've spent
Cool.
thousands of years watching. I shall miss that. But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely. Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. Thank you.
I offer one further boon. I cannot enter the physical world or the pure fade, but in this place, I still carry some power. Evil has intruded here. The blight, seeded by Elgar'nan and Gillenane. Find it, and when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
Well, we know where that is, because that's where those champions we've been killing lead to. And we won't do that today, because it's actually quite tricky. Hopefully that'll be helpful later on.
Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
I don't want to ruin the moment, but what do we do with it?
A god knows her moment. At least her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Mythal's light and new mage knife. No damage. Does stagger, but it does a lot of that. It does a lot like the elemental damage. Let's give it a shot. Surprised it's not a staff of all things.
We got Mythal's essence.
And we didn't even have to fight her.
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morgan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
Remember, yeah, there's stuff up here. This just leads back to the we call it back to the boat. Now, what do we do? Let's see. We're roughly at about an hour, if I remember how long the other recording, because this is technically 2 recordings. Oh yeah, this. I did need this. Very important. Or no, maybe I didn't. I'm thinking of something else. No, keep it. Solas always thought Mythal would join us eventually, that she was better than the rest of the Evanurus. Made this place so she'd be comfortable here once she joined the rebellion. Now it's too late. Solas has sealed this place off out of grief. He won't let me in. I'm sorry, my friend. There was something left for the war to take from you after all. So Felasan didn't know there was a second Mythal hidden here, I think. Right. Yeah, we move on. Where do we go? What do we do? I did say I'd try and give these skeletons a bit of a fight. Let's try that, I guess. Don't know if I want to start any main... Not the main mission, but any... I'm looking at the time here. Any quests that could take a while. I'd rather just take a few shots at these skeletons, so... Just try and get down somewhere that's not going to trigger these guys to fight me.
That's a problem.
Just get far enough away, will they?
They're at range.
Oh, now the skeleton crew is triggered. Alright. Not doing too bad. What did I don't know what that guy got triggered with, so I'm going to assume it's this, but that's not going to do anything right now. Ah, dang it, the damn thing. Okay, heal. Okay, nearly got a combo, and this guy that might be able to take him out. Oh, that didn't trigger. Okay, one down. Let's do... Oh no, I don't really need a heal actually, not yet. So let's keep going with damage. Okay, now I'll take a heal. Ah, I'm gonna regret this. Oh, come on. Okay, let's pull out a heal, please. here. Cause, yeah, potion. Just an extra one. And freeze you. You know what, no, we're going to save the abilities because this guy is actually going down anyway. Okay, 2 left. Let's get this guy up here instead. Hit him with a bit of everything. Okay, this is not going terrible. Okay, well, I've got the revives anyway, so let's just try. If Valara cools down, we'll do a heal. Come on, Valara, come on. Oh, I got a heal. I don't know who healed me, but I got a heal. But let's take another one anyway. Another detonation on. Now, 2 optional bosses and avoiding Mythal boss in one episode isn't too bad. I mean, as long as I actually do beat these guys and don't die. Right, last one. Guys, we're still in a bit of a battle here. Not the time for banter. Nearly there.
Ready to go.
No, I didn't mean to take the heal, but I will. Come on, come on, come on. Come on!
Yeah. Weird.
Now, where were we? Oh, right. I found another line in the lullaby that I think started as Dwarven and then became Bad Elven.
Bad Elven, I love that.
Irsana and Ma. In Elven, it could mean I'm filled with nothing. But what if it's actually Isana?
The dwarven word for lyrium?
Isn't lyrium Titan blood? The next line's about the elven gods. Your lyrium brings pride to the gods. They did use lyrium, we know that much.
Wow.
Is this difficult for you? I don't have to keep going.
No, keep going. I'm invested now.
Right, well, not sure what we were going to do now, but oh yeah, that's for Harding's personal quest. Go to the necropolis and at least cash in this one and maybe do the next haunting that they give me if there's one available. I think it just keeps on going until the very end, but maybe there's gaps in between, I don't quite remember.
I've heard another landscape has been added to your collection.
It grows.
I mean, she talked like it was about paintings, but he just talked fucking creepy, so I don't know.
We finished off a whole group of skeletons.
Interesting that they banded together.
It availed them not.
We've an unseen visitor.
They pass on.
We We found a sealed door with an unfriendly spirit trapped inside.
Curious. I'm unfamiliar with any records regarding this entity. Proceed with caution.
Where its words.
Okay, so not a new quest straight away.
You return.
Oh, I could rank up. Yeah, let's do that. Rank up to the next level. What do we get in the shop? New staff for Emmerich. Let's get that. I mean, look, we've actually got plenty of gold, so let's just get everything we can. I'm never going to wear that, but I will own it. Oh, Paragon Snuckle. Why not? And ring for Emmerich. He doesn't have one, so we might as well. Or bit of a memento. And why not some Burnet dress? Right. Little bit creepy. What are we going to do? Because I don't want to start anything that's going to take a while, because really, oh, you've been worth ending now. Yeah, like Tasha's quest there takes ages. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. That takes, it's not ages, but it's a tough scrap. You need to be a little bit higher, I think. That could take a while. Davern's one doesn't take long at all. It'd only be a couple of seconds, but I don't want to go that and then leave and come back. I'd rather just knock out both of them then and there. Harding's will take a while, and there'll be a bit of a follow-up then afterwards with all the companion stuff back at the lighthouse. Same with that. You know what? I think we'll just go back to the lighthouse. If anyone wants to have a chat, we'll have a chat. And then we'll just end it here, I think. Tiny bit shorter than what I wanted. Only like maybe about 10 minutes shorter than what I wanted. But I think as well, I wouldn't want to drag the video too long. Or speed run something that I want to take in. So we'll listen to the banters. And we'll go talk to Lucanus, because he wants to have a word with us. And then we'll end it. What you talking about?
I can't even read some of these books. I wonder what they say.
Do we really want to know?
Sure. The world can always use more knowledge about...
No, I mean you and I. Do the Dalish need any more rocks in our history being turned over?
Feels like we're a little late on that one.
That's actually... I was going to say, Davern, that's fair, but also, yeah, Balara, that's also very fair.
I have a question, Harding, if you don't mind my asking. As your de facto physician, have you and Rook had any more difficulties with touch?
God.
The skin thing? It's been going good. I'm gaining more control every day.
Wonderful to hear.
Besides, our relationship is more than just physical.
Exactly.
The heart speaks across all things.
Aww. Yeah. I don't think Nev and Tosh want to say anything now, so just a quick chat with Lucanus, and then we say goodbye.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this going to be?
Paella. Well,
Ooh.
2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
Ooh, making stuff for Nev.
Just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
Oh, I think you like Nev.
You're sweet on Nev.
Don't say it like that. You think it's too much?
No, I think she'll love it.
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanus.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
I've never really faced any problem too big to solve. Now there's Spine, the gods, Treviso. It's hard to ever feel you're doing enough. But here, now, I have people I can care for. Something as small as providing a treat feels big enough to matter.
Okay. I think that's fair. I think I'm a bit like that as well when things are a bit difficult. I like to cook for my friends and stuff when things are a bit, tough. Late afternoon, exercises, discussion with Tosh, crows. Evening, inventory with Balara, supper preparations. Balara has ambitious plans for future meals, the lighthouse which she leaves to the two of us. I've been tasked with suggesting substitutions where ingredients are not available. Some of her own suggestions are rather inventive and would create a balanced flavor profile. Iago speaks often on the art of masking certain tastes. Perhaps I should set up a meeting so they can compare notes. Perhaps enemies of House de Riva won't last much longer. Balara making foods that hide poison is so funny. Right, let's do a bit of leveling going around. Oh no, that's just an upgrade for you. And yet you finally got a ring, which is... Oh, you always had a ring. Revival charge is very good. I'd rather keep that, thank you. Oh, staff as well. I was like, why isn't that ticking off? Yeah, let's take that. For me, yeah, it's just going to be marking a bunch of stuff as red. It's not actually going to be making any changes, although... Yeah, I think maybe let's up our defense instead now. That. Oh, God, no. I just wanted to see, but God in hell, no. And yeah, that's just quest stuff. That's fine. Alright, let's end it here. We'll come back next time, and I think we'll tick off some companion quests. We'll start with that one for Harding, and then I think we'll do Tosh's, and then maybe do Davern's and Hosberg while helping the Wardens, and maybe we'll figure things out from there, I guess. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and a comment, because it's greatly appreciated. I really do mean that. You can go check me out on Twitter, TikTok and Medium, and of course you can subscribe to this channel here to stay up to date on all content going forward. But with that, I shall see you all next time.